Why, hello, Gordon, said Sir Robert. How's your day going so far? It's going great, sir. About to pull my first train of the day. Well, that's nice. So what are you up to today, sir? I'm just going to overlook the quarry and new sheds projects, said Sir Robert. Oh, fantastic. How are they getting along, by the way? Ahead of schedule, he said. I can't wait for the quarry to be reopened and the engines to see the new shed area. Well, sir, I must be off. Bye, Gordon, said Sir Robert. Hey, Whiff. Yeah? Can I catch a ride to the quarry? Sure, sir. Hello, Gordon, said Porter. Hey, Porter, said Gordon. And Gordon was off. Well, thanks, Whiff. No problem, sir. Now be off and do some work, Whiff. Sure thing, sir. Sir Robert walked around the quarry inspecting everything. I see, rebuilding the mountainside? My goodness, what's with all the trash here? Oh, that, said Fergus. Well, you see, sir, since Sir Topham had closed down the quarry, people just used this as a dumping site for their trash. Well, why here? There's no waste dump on the island, sir. There's no waste dump on this island? Where do people dump their trash? On the mainland, sir. Well, most of it. Some of it ends up in random places around the island. We've had this issue a few times, but Sir Topham Hatt never bothered to fix it. Well then, I have a new project. I'm building a waste dump on this island, and I know just the engine that can work at it. Oh, but he left somewhere. Okay, I'll talk to him later about it. Anyways, I need to focus on my two projects. Restoring the quarry and building those sheds in Vickerstown. Speaking of those sheds, I'll be off on my way to Vickerstown. Any free engines? Fergus, you're doing work. Samson, you're pulling trucks. Mavis, you look to be supervising. Bill and Ben over there. I'll talk to them. Maybe they can take me to the quarry. To Vickerstown. So Robert Norrenby came up to Bill and Ben. Hey, Bill, may I take you out on a ride? Need to get to Vickerstown. Sure, said Bill. Let's go, Ben. Oh, no, Bill. Just you, not Ben. But, sir, we're together. You can't just separate us like that. Well, Bill, you'll need to know how to change. Change is imminent, and it can happen at any time. Now, let's go, Bill. Fine, said Bill, and so he puffed off. Okay, thanks, Bill. Now back you go off to the quarry. Yes, sir, said Bill. Sir Robert walked over to the pack, who are working hard. Looks like progress is going well, said Sir Robert. Yes, sir, said Oliver. We're ahead of schedule. Wow. I'm so proud of you guys. Now, if you don't mind, I will be in the office up there looking at my plans. Okay, sure thing, sir. A man had boarded Nelson and started to drive off. Driver, why'd you leave me in the middle of the road? Soon enough, his driver stepped out and ran off. Wait a second, that isn't my driver. Someone, help. I'm on the tracks. Help! Help! Just then, Nelson had heard a whistle, a loud whistle, a whistle that he recognized, a whistle that came by here every day. It's Gordon. Gordon was going too fast to realize Nelson was up ahead, and he collided. What happened? Said Alfie. Sir Robert came running down out of his office. Oh no, I hope there was no passengers on that express train. He surveyed the damage. He saw blood running out of the coaches. He saw Gordon laying on top of the station. There were passengers on that station, he said. They must have gotten crushed by Gordon's weight. The cleanup crew was soon brought in. Everything was cleaned up, and everyone was starting to pack up. Look at this heap of scrap over here, he said Sir Robert Norrenby. This all used to be wonderful coaches. Gordon, you're going to need major repairs at the steamworks, so you'll be in there a while. And the station. What a wonderful station. It's now all destroyed. And yet another project I have to pay for. And I don't know where I'm going to get the money for this, since I don't think passengers are going to want to ride on my trains anymore. This is a catastrophe, he said. And the worst part of it, the deaths. Oh, so many, I don't want to find out what the report says tomorrow. The next day, Sir Robert Norrenby was with Thomas and D199. Sir, I don't even need Clarabelle. Or I might not even need any coaches. I could probably just fit them all in my cab. There's almost no passengers on my train, he said. And soon he puffed off. Sir, you're right. I only needed one express coach, or one coach. And even then, there's not enough passengers to fit all the express passengers that usually go. That's a shame, he said. Usually the express train gets fully booked. Looks like the next few weeks are going to be tough for Sodor. Meanwhile, at the steamworks, ay, Gordon, this is going to take forever to fix. You must have been in a very terrible accident. Sir Robert entered the steamworks. Victor, can I talk outside? Can I talk with you outside for a second? Sure, sir, said Victor. Okay, you promise me you won't tell this to Gordon? Sure thing, sir. Well, now that there's no passengers riding on our trains, and a terrible crash at Vickerstown, Gordon is one of my least priorities. I need to get Vickerstown Station up and running as soon as possible. So I'm afraid that I can just simply not afford the parts for Gordon out of the railway funds that we have now. Oh, that's terrible, sir. Yes, it is. Now, make it look like you're doing as much work as possible, but don't tell Gordon anything. He would feel ashamed. I understand, said Victor. Anyway, sir, bye. Bye, Victor.